Hi guys, welcome to Witchcraftin'. I am your hostess for Fridays. I am going to show you guys how to make a really simple and easy Imbolc mandala, if I can say that properly. I don't know if that came out right, but um, it's basically, it's kind of an easier way of making Brigid's Cross. So for those of you that have a little bit of a hard time making the Brigid's Cross, this is an easier solution on how to make, sorry, I'm going to, dog's messing with my video here, on how to make it. You can use anything from, I'm going to be using corn husks because I already have some. You can use wheat, straw, you can use the stems of long weeds. You can actually use drinking straws. You can use pipe cleaner. My dog just cannot let me do a video ever. Sorry. You can use all kinds of things to do this. So whatever you kind of have on hand that's a little bit easier to do would be good. So what I do, because I'm going to be using corn husks. So if you're using corn husks or straw or wheat, you should soak it in water, so that it gets really flimsy and flexible so that you are able to maneuver it a little bit better, because when they're dry they just kind of snap and then you don't get the end result that you want. 15 minutes is good. Some people say a half hour. I usually do it for about 15 minutes or so. So you also need scissors of some sort, or your athame or your knife or whatever you can, sickle, whatever you use to cut. And you will need string of some sort. I just have this like tiny, like off-white looking string. So the easiest way to do it if you're using corn husks is, because it's not a straight line like you would if you had wheat or straw, I like to tear it down to try to make strips. So there will be one. You'll need 6 altogether. There is 3 right there, and then I'll grab another one and do the same with that. And then there's another. This one's a little tougher to do. Okay, so, oh, sorry, dog, ISIS quit. Okay, you kind of want to turn it, I don't know if you guys can see this really well, to make it kind of look like it's more straight and more of a stick. See? Okay, and you're going to need 3 like that. So just do one, take it to the side, do another. Like so. Isis, go lay down. My goodness, dog. Let me do a video, please. Stinker. That one did not want to do it. Okay, so there is the 3 for now. What you're going to want to do with these... Oh, this dog is going to drive me nuts. I'm sorry. Let me get her off the bed. Get down. Go on. Get down. I'm so sorry, guys. She just always has to try to help. Okay, so what you're going to want to do is do it sideways, like this, in a row. And then you're going to want to do the same thing with the other 3. Just fold them and make them look kind of straight. If I can get this one to maneuver for me. Oh, that's alright. And then I'm just going to lay that one over the top real quick. And I'm going to do this one. And do that one over the top. And it's basically just like a weave. It's pretty simple. It sounds a little more complex than it really is. Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to tie one side first. So I'm going to go ahead and get my twine, and I'm going to, let's do this side, that way you guys can kind of see. You're going to want to tie them together on the end, like so. So tie those off, make it pretty tight so that way they're not moving around and shifting when you're trying to weave these together. Okay. And then you will sit it back this way. Okay, and then the easiest way to do this is to it's kind of like a braid. You lift both the outside ones up. I really hope you can see this. And kind of move your finger down kind of as tight as you can. And then all you have is your middle one that's down right here. Oops, right here. Then you want to stick this one inside. And try to get it as far over as you can. Just because these are corn husks, it's a little more hard to get them really in there. So you kind of have to really push them in there like so. Okay, and then it looks like this. I don't know if you can see that or not. Okay, and then the next one you're going to do is going to be down the middle. And how you're going to do the middle is you're going to go over the top this time. Okay? Yeah, sorry, you got it confused. You're going to go over the top of this one. Then you're going to go under the middle and then over the end. So you're kind of going the opposite as you did with the other one. Like so. Okay, you see how it's kind of braiding and kind of making it look like it's weaved? Okay, and then the very last one you'll do just like you did the one on the outside. You will go and lift up. I don't know if I can do it with this hand so you can see better. You lift up the outside, or that one. You go over the top of the middle, and then you go under and lift up the other end one. So this is pretty much what it looks like. Looks like kind of like a braid weaved, right? Okay, and then all you do after this is you tie off the other end as tight as you can. So sorry if you hear kids in the background. They are pretty hyper tonight for some reason. So you just tie off the one end, just like you did the other one. And you can make these as long as you want to. This is just the most easiest, simple way there is. And I think right there would look good. And then I can get that tied off good. Then you will just cut off the rest of it that's poking out, just to kind of make it look straight. Right here. Let's see, about that much. We'll cut that much off. And then for these ones, you'll do the same exact thing as you did on the sides. You'll kind of get them straight, get it in the middle how you want it, and then you will tie those off up top. And if you have wheat or straw, or if you're using drinking straws, or if you're using like pipe cleaner and stuff like that, it's a whole lot easier to work with than it is for corn husk, because they're smaller and they weave better and they look more straight. But this is pretty much all I had at the moment, so I am going to show you how I make it. Try to get it straight how you want it, because once this one's tied off, it's a little bit more difficult to move them around. And then you just tie off the very end. Let's see, about right there it looks like. Sorry for all the commotion and the interruptions from Isis, my dog. It's a busy night here in my household. Okay, so let's cut off. Get that straighter. Okay. Alright. Then we'll just cut off the ends here. Like so. Let's see about right there. And then you can just cut off any string that's hanging if you want, or you can leave it. Some people like the little frail look with the strings hanging out. I'm okay either way, but I'm just going to go ahead and trim them because they're getting in my way, to be honest. And then that's pretty much how you make a yeah, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I probably am not. Mandala cross. It's a little bit more simpler than the Brigid Cross, which I have done, and I'm gonna say it came out okay after about the third or fourth time of trying. I'm not the best with that one either. And there you go. That's what it looks like. It's not the straightest right here. I don't know if you can see that or not. Let's see. Woo. There we go. And once it dries, it will look more like a Celtic knot. And it will go on my altar for Imbolc. So I hope you all have a very blessed night, and I will talk to you guys next Friday. Bye.